Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review of an upcoming Image Comics called Rain. This is Rain number 1. Man, oh man, what a fun surprise this book was. Let's take a look at the creative team, and then we'll talk a little bit more about this. So this is all based on an original story by Joe Hill, with the adaptation by David M. Boer, art by ZOE Thorogood, colors by Chris O'Halloran from, I believe, Ice Cream Man fame, and letters by Sean Lee. If you're not familiar with this story, let's take a look here. I'll put some art on preview, and then we'll talk about the premise as I go. So, on a seemingly normal August day in Boulder, Colorado, the skies are clear, and Honeysuckle Speck couldn't be happier. She's finally moving in with her girlfriend Yolanda, which we see both of them on the screen. Yolanda's got the longer hair, and then Honeysuckle's got the beanie. So yeah, they're finally moving in together, but their world is literally torn apart when dark clouds roll in, and as they release a downpour of nails, splinters of bright crystal that shred the skin of anyone not safely under cover. Rain makes vivid this escalating apocalyptic event as the deluge of nails spreads across the country and around the world, threatening everything young lovers Honeysuckle and Yolanda hold dear. This will be a 5-issue series, and then, like I mentioned, this is adapted from the novella, New York Times bestselling novella by Joe Hill. So, yeah, holy moly, this book, I had no idea what I was getting into when I started reading this. I even just looking at the story, I was like, okay, what is this going to be, like a slice of life thing? But then again, I know this is all kind of like um, adapted from a Joe Hill book, so I already had some inkling that there was going to be some kind of, not twist, but just some kind of change in the in the tone of the story. So here, let me show you some more art. I think the art is beautiful in this book. That's kind of what really kept me reading the book until we got to the crux of it, because I didn't even read the synopsis before going into it. I love here that they even tell you, Boulder, Colorado, August, temperature 92 degrees, humidity, chance of precipitation 0. So we have our narrator Honeysuckle telling us through the whole story, taking us through the world, and just kind of explaining what's going on. And yeah, the book, like, it really feels like when you're outside and you think there's not going to be any chance of rain or anything, and it suddenly just comes on and the downpour comes in. That's what the book hits you like. It's so weird that you get that feeling. Like, I've never had that feeling from just the comic here, and I'll show a little bit more art. This will be the last piece of art, but yeah, like this storm suddenly comes on, things are happening. We're all at a very good place because like this is a happy event where they're moving in together. She gets to see her mom, the neighbors. You get to meet some of the neighbors, and then things kind of just escalate out of control. So yeah, this was such a fun, yes, because it's entertaining and I enjoyed it, but not like fun, like, oh, everyone's having a good time in the story. So yeah, this will be really interesting. I think for me, this will be something I'll read, kind of like other works by Joe Hill, or things adapted by from Joe Hill's work. I haven't really, I don't think I've read anything by BOOHER, the writer of this actual book. But I think for sure this will be something I'll just collect the single issues and read it all at once it's all out. But you definitely don't want to miss out on this. Whether you read it now or read it later, you want to pick this up. Whether you read the collection later, um, Joe Hill has proven to be just a writer that has many interesting stories. So I very much enjoyed this book. So let me know what you thought of this book if you read it. If you read the original short story, just kind of let us know in the comments if you enjoyed it. Don't spoil anything, because I think I'm looking forward to figuring out what this world looks like after this event. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Sundays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. On the last live, we just did our 2021 favorite things in media. We did a lot of TV shows and movies. We went on for so long that we're just gonna do a part 2 next time to finish out the year. Definitely focusing a lot on comic books. So thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.